Check it. Alright guys, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're focusing on AMC, but I quickly cover BBBY, GME, and the overall stock market and crypto as well. But this video is mostly about AMC. I spend the majority of the time talking about it. I very briefly talk about those other assets. A lot's going on today, and I want to update you guys on the bars pattern, what I think is going to happen based off my technical analysis and research, and what I'm looking at for the future for AMC. So let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, the data, and see what we have going on. All right, guys, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. So I do want to say that I am using a new mic today. I bought 2 new mics, so let me know if I need to switch things around. Let me know if you guys like this mic. If not, I'll try out the other one, or I can switch back to the old one. So we can go ahead and try these out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and we can go ahead and move forward from here. But let's go ahead and look at AMC. I really want to focus on AMC because we have a lot going on today. Now, the markets are seeing a little bit of bounce today. We are seeing a little bit of a bounce from the markets, but they have not fully recovered since that major pullback. And we do have volatility coming up in the markets. And I also want to point out that Bitcoin is absolutely rocketing, hitting about 30,000 earlier this morning. It's coming down just a tiny bit right now, but I do expect Bitcoin to continue to upside after making this bottoming pattern right here. As you guys can see, it's going to push to the upside hard, and I probably expect it to push past this $31,000 resistance and continue moving to the upside, especially as the bank crisis continues. Now, as far as our favorite meme stocks, AMC and GME are up. Bed Bath & Beyond is down on news of delisting. Now, me, in my personal opinion, if you hold this stock, again, I said it was very, very risky. You might want to look at exiting, but some people, it is not over until it's over. I'm one of those. I do have some shares in this stock. Now, for me, it's a little bit different because I got my shares for free after trading and stuff like that. But I'm holding those shares. And if it was me and I had a large bag in this, I would just hold it until it's over, zero, or short squeeze. But that is my personal opinion. It's probably best for you to take your losses and move on. So let's go ahead and look at GME and see what we're looking at. So GameStop is getting that bounce that we were talking about. It does look like a nice move is coming for GME as the Bollinger Bands is consolidating, letting us know volatility is coming. RSI is low, letting us know that that move will possibly be to the upside, and MACD is bullish, letting us know that the move will be to the upside. And you guys can see the momentum indicator. GME is gaining momentum. So I do think GME is going to have a nice pop to the upside coming here shortly. Now, APE is moving opposite of AMC, and the gap continues to widen. It did break below this trend line, so we really need to see if APE moves back above this trend line to see if this cup and handle formation is going to play out, or if it is going to break the pattern and move in a different direction. Now, I do believe that once shorts realize that it is not going to be converted, that APE will be a big mess for them, and it mostly still is in a uptrend after bottoming off this $1.25 range. But I do think that APE will run with AMC, especially if AMC begins to break out. As you guys can see, Bollinger Bands getting very, very tight on APE, letting us know volatility is coming. Now, let's go ahead and focus on AMC stock for the rest of this video. We're going to be checking out AMC, letting you guys know what is going on. So the first thing we want to look at is this bars pattern that we have. So we do have this bars pattern for you guys, and I want to show you guys what is going on with the bars pattern currently, what I think is going on, and we're going to look at the technical analysis for AMC as well on the short term, letting you guys know what is going on. So basically, on the short term, I do think that AMC is going to do one of two things, and this is going to sound really dumb. It's going to say go up or go down, but I'm going to explain exactly what I mean. So we are looking at major resistance here for AMC. First of all, it is approaching the 2-year downtrend, which if we break this downtrend, we will launch to the upside. If we can break through this downtrend, we will launch to the upside. That's around the 580 range. So we need to get above about the 580 range to see us push to the upside and see that break out. Now, what I think is happening is that we will probably see a little bit of pullback. Why? Because we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 triple tops on this 430 area. So there's about 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 triple tops in this area, but it's definitely at least a triple top at minimum. So I do think we're going to see some pullback for AMC. Bollinger Band's getting very, very tight here on the hourly time frame, telling us that a big move is coming. And we see that the MACD is flipping bearish, and we see that the RSI is closer to overbought than oversold, telling me that this move is probably going to be a decent move to the downside. Now, that is not to fear, because I think we will pull back to about that $485 range and then take off from there Thursday or Friday. Monday at the absolute latest, but we should see these moves Thursday or Friday based off my research and technical analysis. That is what I'm looking at, to see a bigger move Thursday or Friday. And I do think we're going to have some pullback, but AMC is looking extremely bullish. So we could possibly break through this 430 resistance and see a nice push to the upside for AMC. And if we were to break through that 430 resistance and see that nice push, then we could see a decent move to the upside and continuing to the upside. We really need to break this down sloping resistance. As you guys can see, we continuously keep pushing on it, and we need to break through it in order to see that upside. We need to break through it, come down and retest it and turn it into support. So this previous resistance needs to turn into support. So we need to break through it. We need to get the volume and momentum we need to break through it, push through, come back down, retest it, and launch to the upside, giving us the breakout of the falling wedge. Now, if you look at what's happening right now, also, price is slightly outside of the Bollinger Bands on the 4-hour time frame, telling me that it's probably going to come back inside the bands. Again, giving me confirmation that we are probably going to see that pullback to the downside and then have that pop back to the upside. But there is a ton of bullish momentum in AMC. As you guys can see, the momentum indicator is fully pinned out. Bullishness on the MACD, but we are getting close to the overbought territory. Again, more signs that we might have the pullback, but we have so much bullish momentum underneath. That is why I'm saying that we could possibly break out early, but me personally, I'm not expecting anything until Thursday or Friday, in my personal opinion. So based off all the technical analysis and research that I've been doing, that is what I'm looking at. So if we go ahead and look at the bars pattern and see what is going on, you guys can see that it does correlate with that, and it is saying that we have to have a pullback before we launch. Now, this could be the initial run that we get to push us through this falling wedge resistance. As you guys can see, we are pushing right on that falling wedge resistance, and we need to get past it. But until we break through it, we cannot confirm. We need to break through it, come back down and retest it and blast off. And that is what we're looking for to see this breakout. So if we go ahead and zoom out, I can show you guys to show you the breakout target for the falling wedge that we have been in for 2 years now. And if this 2-year support and resistance breaks to the upside, you can better believe it is going to be an explosive action. And as you guys can see, if you take your high to your low, that can give you your pole for your falling wedge and give you your breakout target. And as you guys can see, it takes us right around where the bars pattern is saying we are supposed to be going. Again, giving us more confirmation that this move is coming and this move is going to happen. Another thing that is giving us more confirmation that a big move is going to happen is on the weekly time frame. Bollinger Bands constricting very, very tight, and green weekly MACD. Last time we had those two things happen, we had these massive runs like this one here and the one before that like this one here. So we've had massive runs every time the Bollinger Bands get tight and we have green weekly MACD. We have big massive runs, and that's exactly what is going on right now. Also, I want you guys to look at the monthly chart, because the monthly chart does not give false signals. It's a very slow moving indicator, and that's why it is normally accurate. So you guys can see we were in a bullish phase last time that AMC ran up and had these massive price movements to the upside. Now we are in a bearish phase, that 2-year downtrend. What's about to happen is a bullish phase. As you guys can see, we're starting to get that bullish cross on the monthly time frame. On the monthly time frame, we are starting to get that bullish cross, telling us that we are going to go in a bullish phase and go into a uptrend, looking exactly like this. This is the uptrend that I do believe that we are going to enter once we break out of this 2-year downtrend. And again, monthly MACD confirming that we are going into bullish territory and starting to end this downtrend and going into a new uptrend. Like this is the uptrend we had last time. Now we're in a downtrend and we're about to go into a uptrend. And as you guys can see, we're in an uptrend, MACD's bullish, then we're in a downtrend, MACD's bearish, and now we're about to go into a uptrend. Also, on the monthly time frame, Bollinger Bands constricting, getting very, very tight, telling us massive volatility is coming for this stock. It is basically writing on the wall that AMC is about to go in an uptrend. It's about to break this technical breakout, which means it's going to go in an uptrend because a falling wedge is a bullish continuation pattern, telling us that this bullish move is going to continue to the upside. This bullish move, the original bullish move, is going to continue to the upside after breaking out of this huge macro pattern and putting us into a uptrend. Now, if we look at the cost to borrow is rising, putting pressure on the shorts, making it extremely hard and unprofitable to short AMC and open up new short positions and get shares available to borrow. Now, they do have 250,000 shares available to borrow as of right now. Again, that could correlate with some of the pullback that I am expecting in the future. But if we can get above $5 to $6, which is the exact range which we need to get above to see that major breakout, we could see a massive gamma ramp to the upside. As you guys can see, if we get above $5 or $6, we could see a nice push to the upside. As you guys can see, 5 or 6, 5 or 6. As soon as we get above that range, we could see a nice push to the upside. And with the gamma ramp, that could easily push us to these higher levels that we are looking for with that breakout. Cost to borrow, putting extreme pressure on the shorts. Short interest at 26.62% now, 26.62%, all-time high short interest for AMC, telling us that a massive move can come for AMC. Short squeeze off of short interest as little as 8 to 10%. FTDs racking up. We have more FTDs than the last run up, telling me that we have more ammo than the last run up, so we can run higher than the last run up. We have all of these FTDs coming due, and once they realize that the reverse split is not happening, they are going to be screwed because the reverse split was going to erase the FTDs and allow shorts to cover, but now they are going to be stuck, and they do not have the money to continue this thing for another year or 6 months or even 4 months. They are running out of money. It is extremely unprofitable because the cost to borrow, and even just a couple months until June, would cost them billions of dollars to continue this thing. It is going to end. They cannot keep this up. And speaking of June, that is when we will have the court dates, June 29th. That's when we have the next court date. In case you guys don't know, that is when we have the next court date. As you guys can see, June 29th. And here is everything you need to know about that. If you guys want to pause and read, you guys can as well. And also, there's another article about the APE running inversely of AMC, which I did point out that APE and AMC are running inverse, but I think they're trying to spread FUD on APE, trying to make you sell your APE, because I do think APE is going to run with AMC, and I think APE is going to be a huge mess for the shorts once they realize it's not being converted into AMC, and now they'll be stuck in short positions in APE as well, having to pay even more money for APE as well, and now they have a short position for AMC and APE, causing them massive issues for the short. So this is everything I have based off my research and my technical analysis. I really hope that you guys found value out of this. Again, monthly MACD about to go into a bullish cross. We're about to break out of a 2-year falling wedge, which is telling us we're going to go into an uptrend. Bars pattern confirming that we are about to see a massive breakout. Fibonacci retracements telling us that this last run is going back to the golden 618 pocket and then taking off.
Bollinger Bands getting very, very tight on the weekly time frame, telling us that a massive move is coming with green weekly MACD. Last time we had these things, we've seen major run-ups and more fundamental data and better fundamentals for the company destroying the short thesis. Guys, everything is coming together, and even the market is seeing downside like the original apes predicted it would. During a market crash, AMC would squeeze. During a recession, AMC would squeeze, just like Volkswagen squeezed right in the middle of the 2008 recession. This is going to be our short squeeze during our recession. So guys, this is everything I have for you. Hopefully you found this video informative. Hopefully it gave you guys some inspiration. Hopefully it wasn't hopium, and this is based all on facts, all on my research. Please do your own due diligence and research before buying stocks. And as always, you guys can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more Data Zero updates. We talk stocks, crypto all day long. We talk about our trades. So if you find any of that interesting, go ahead and check that out. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.
Alright guys, that was the video. Hopefully you found it informative. I know I did. If you did, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe for more content like this. And I truly appreciate each and every one of you that watches to the end of the video. It truly does mean a lot to me. And guys, if you want to, you can check me out on my Twitter and Discord, absolutely free. We talk about stocks, trades, crypto, AMC, all day long. So if you find any of that interesting, go ahead and check that out. Linked in the comment section and description below. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.